know it is Starbucks.
Yo, you know it is already sneakerhead knowledge, man.
And I'm gonna try to get him to talk up, speak up more.
I'm speaking clearly. All right, that's one thing. So
this is a beta test. Finally doing this podcast. I've been talking about for 2,000 goddamn years. So if this first episode is off or it sounds amiss, bear with us. We're testing things out. This is just a trial and error right now, but we're gonna jump right into it because we've been talking for the last 15, 20 minutes. So
mostly him.
Well, everybody knows that. If you watch my videos, the 10 people that do watch them, it's like 30 minutes long of me rambling. Shut the hell up. But anyway, you know what? I was gonna say, we got them the topics, but you know what I want to talk about right now? Freaking SneakerCon. Oh my god.
What's your beef? What's your beef with them?
You seen my video. My beef is why it's like the whole entire, not even just them, just the sneaker culture in general. It seems like it's just resale driven. I don't want to sound like the old head that constantly just complains and whines and bitches about everything.
You know, the more you say that, the more I realize it. Since the last time we've been there, because like it wasn't that many people that was just there. Oh, I'm buying something. Most of them just had their own section and was just selling their own personal shoes.
I told you that when we went to DC. And hold on, was that DC?
And that was the last time.
No. Before I'm trying to think. It had to be DC because I didn't go till 2 years before that. But I noticed like every time I go to a table, all I hear is resellers. Oh, they go look on StockX. Oh, well, they're going for $330, bro. You think you can get it for $300?
It's very accurate nowadays. It's very.
But last time I checked, I hear StockX has a bad reputation. They don't even claim authenticity no more.
Facts! It's facts! It's in our facts. These sites is in our facts. It's in our facts.
So why are you using them as a price guide if fakes are constantly getting through? Which makes no sense. And let's get this out there in the open now. Me and him have two different points of views. I used to be where he at, but I ain't no more. I'm old. I do not care whether it's fake or real. That's my personal business. Nobody else's.
That is.
He don't like them. That's perfectly fine.
I mean,
me on the other hand,
I just can't do it. I know I don't have to do it, but it's just like I don't know, because like one day if somebody say my shit fake, now I'm gonna feel some type of way. And I know it's different because you don't care. Obviously, you reached that age already.
It's not even about the age, Margie.
I feel as though
it's about the stuff. No.
It's really about the age.
It's about the stuff I've been through. He's been spoiled with sneakers since he's been born.
Why you gotta bring that up?
I mean, they see the videos. Like, you see the first video when he was little. He's been getting sneakers. This is nothing new to him. So, he's used to this. But, on the other hand, I always got sneakers. Sometimes I didn't get sneakers. Sometimes I was wearing Payless. Sometimes I was wearing name brand. Like, it was up and down all the time. But my thing is, I've seen the fake to the real. I seen when fakes first started to where they're at now. At one point, I did frown upon them. One point, I didn't like them. One point, in high school, I was wearing them. Plus, everybody was wearing them.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? I just hate your ass.
It wasn't like, and a lot of people try to deny it now, but back then, fakes were more rampant than it is now. Let's be clear. You know your websites like Kicks on Fire that make videos on YouTube. I don't know if they still do it. And Nice Kicks on. They used to be fake websites. They used to sell fake sneakers. People don't remember that. Back in 2000, 2001, that used to be a fake sneaker website. People, if you watch one of Trinidad James' old videos on his channel, he even mentions it to what's the guy that do the sneak peeks?
God damn it.
Lil Nas and
I forgot his name, but George Keel or something like that. He didn't even know that. But my point being is that I've seen the ups and downs of the sneaker culture, right? And my last straw was, I think you was with us. Yeah, you was with us. When we went to SneakerCon and Hank, or let's call him HK, he sold his Toro Bravo 4s to somebody. You remember that?
That was
in DC.
It was DC.
Or New York. And the guy came back and said he got them checked at the the sneaker con booth, and they was legit fake. I legit had a connect at the time. He worked for, with the cat's out the bag, he worked for DTLR. He was a manager. I had the receipt. So the fact you took that to a sneaker con, I mean, oh, that knocked the mic down. I mean, the guy could have been lying. He could have been lying, I don't know. But I feel as though he wasn't. But my point being is, if they're legit checking a shoe and they say it's fake and it comes from an actual retail store, what are we fighting for to, oh, well, this is not fake, bro, look at the stitching. Why are we doing all that if you still gonna think it's fake anyway? Remember the guy didn't want to buy your shoes because you didn't have an insole? That made it fake?
No.
I
got, yeah,
that was my last straw.
I think I got those, I think it was at DTLR too, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I'm saying, like, you don't know what's fake or what's real anymore. Hell, we could be having fake, that shoe sitting right there could be fake, even though I know it's not, because I've never seen fake of those, but I'm just saying, we could be wearing fake and had no idea. Prime example, before all this UA stuff happened, it was B grades. You don't remember that because you was too young to know. But remember when the Concords came out, 2011? 2011, yeah. Around that time, right before the Concords came out and all the way back, they always had, like, the Sneak Geek guy. They will always have shoes 6 months early, or like 4 or 5 months or something like that early, right? And when they got them that early, they were called B grades, meaning that they weren't the final version. So they wouldn't come in, so let's say it was the Concord.
Right.
It wouldn't come in the actual slide out box with the inserts and the purple lid top or whatever the case it may be. None of that stuff was included because it was the B grade. So it was so early it came in the regular Jordan box. That's what it was until, I think the guy name was Finest Gear NYC. He literally exposed everything. He started getting fakes from some fake site and was trying to compare them. And everybody thought he was lying and said, "Oh, those are real Space Jams. They don't. That's not. I've never seen fake that good." And so that's when we literally found out that these fake sites were selling unauthorized. They wasn't even called unauthorized at the time. And the Concord was the shoe that when everybody knew, the Air Randy got, the toe box was supposed to be milky. You wasn't supposed to be able to see through it. But everybody's shoe, you could see through it and see the midsole and the patent leather through the toe cap. And that's where everybody realized, oh, well, they do make good fakes. And that's where unauthorized came from. That's where it started. But the whole time, all these people you know that were like big time YouTubers, they all had those B grades. I really want to know what they did with them. Because once that, no, they never mentioned it again. You never heard nobody got an early shoe. Nobody never said, well, these are fake, I'm gonna burn them. They did nothing. You never heard nothing about it again. So it just,
that's probably something they just
so
under the rug.
Yeah, people just up and down with stuff. I even had, if you go back to my over there, I even had an incident where I bought from a so-called early site that sell authentic shoes. They gave me a AAA quality fake LeBron. The blue. You don't remember that video? I had a video of it.
The blue Jones?
Yes.
The nines?
Yes. I paid $300 for that shoe.
You what?
If not more. And when it came in, the box was tiny. Everybody know LeBron boxes are huge.
Pause.
I pulled that shoe out. That was not even a UA. That was AAA quality. The sole is supposed to be see-through. The sole was gummy. And I'm not even going to talk about it anymore because you can watch it on the video. But this is why we're doing this, because we talk too much.
It wasn't white at all. I thought it was like the white bottom.
The bottom is like it looks like a glow in the dark bottom, but it don't glow. But when I got the fake it looked like a gum bottom. It was terrible. Go back and watch the old video. You'll see it says fucking fakes though. And I'm sitting on the porch showing the difference between that fake and HK's. He had the
like 9 years ago video.
He had the Cannons. This is when he first came out. I have the rolls now. But my point being, like, fast forward now, I would even watch y'all going into, he not gonna believe me, going into these consignment shops, because I don't believe none of them. When they have full size runs of, like, limited shoes, I don't believe it.
Or the lost and found, the whole stuff. I
No,
mean, they
that
could
was
have been
different, because
then why they wasn't moving like that at the time?
I mean, they had actual evidence of them falling off the truck. But, I mean, like, I don't want to say no names, but it was a certain, and I love the store to death, so it was a certain somebody who had full size run of Space Jam 11s when it came back out with the 45 on the back, he had over 100 pairs a month before they came out.
Damn.
I think I know what story you're talking about.
I know you know what story I'm talking about, but my point being is just I'm not saying they real or fake. It's none of my business, but it does make you scratch your head like 100 pairs a month early. That's OD. That's OD. I don't care who you is.
I mean, he might
I don't
have
even
a
think
good
people
connect.
I don't even think people who actually work for Nike can get that many pairs that early. Are you kidding me? You see what happened with
it probably was the time frame too on top
you
of
see
that.
what happened with the what's the lady? The vice president when her son was
Oh,
reselling sneakers.
Yeah. What happened? She got fired.
She quit.
Oh,
She was going to get fired probably because he had too much access to stuff and they wouldn't admit it. But my point being is, if you work for the company, you're a vice president, and they reviewing you for your son doing that, what makes you think a normal reseller can get that? 100 pairs a month early? Okay, if he got 100 pairs as soon as they release, okay, I guess
just start moving that, just moving it.
But